Well, what's up, guys? And happy Veterans Day. It don't matter what branch you served in, you know, happy Veterans Day. Being a veteran to another veteran, I know what it means. But tonight, I want to talk about what was your favorite event this past year, as well as what was possibly the worst event you don't want to go back to, and what event are you wanting to go to this upcoming year. Now, I know at least two that I want to go to, but I'm going to give it a little bit of time, see who shows up, giving this first true live in a new location a chance and just seeing where it goes. With this being the true first live in the new location, I got some bugs to work out, and see where things go. Kind of what time you guys like to see me doing lives, you know, and if everything's working good. I got to check out, the camera settings. Just got a new microphone. So I've done a few lives, short lives here and there, but I want to truly get on a schedule of doing more lives for you guys, talking about events I've been to, just going from there. I guess I'll just jump straight into it. And if you get in here, and I'll go back through it anyway. So probably the two best events I went to this year was Daytona and the Stubborn American Party. Probably the two best events I went to. Now, because I didn't hit Sturgis, and there's a lot of other ones, but I'm saying out of like decent events, they are definitely worth checking out. If you've never been to those two, they are definitely worth going. Now, Daytona for me, because I didn't get there at the very beginning of Daytona, I got there during the middle to the end. The rain was terrible. It started raining most of the day, at least Thursday, and just ran till the end of that weekend almost. So that hindered some of the plans and what you could do, like demo rides. They were shutting that down, stunt rides. But I am planning on going back to that event next year. And what I'm planning is to be there at the beginning of the event, not at the end. So that way I get a different feel, because I've been there middle and end several times. Never been there when it just kicks off. And so I'm going to do that a little different next year. So that way I have that experience. So I know some people that go and stay the entire time. I just didn't have that option. I really don't have that option, but it starts dying down, really kind of after Wednesday. I mean, there's still a lot going on, events, but it just, the crowd, I would say. So I want to see how it kicks off at the very, very beginning of Daytona. So that's going to be a fun one for me, because last year they had the Bella Brawl. I didn't get to make it to that. So I kind of want to see that, because I know they have it up Sturgis. I'm not planning Sturgis next year. And the only reason I'm not playing Sturgis, I keep putting it off. Not that I don't want to go. I've heard it's great riding up there. I'm going to try to make Milwaukee for the 120th anniversary. I think that'd be just an awesome time up there. You know, I didn't make the 100th, but to make the 120th, I think they're going to blow it out. I really, really do. You know, I'd be way too old to make the 200th. You know, way too old. I'd probably be having to get somebody else to drive the trike for me or carry me up there. But Milwaukee, and it's spread out enough because I haven't taken the bike, either one of the bikes, up north past Ohio. I've been out to the West Coast. I've been across. What's up, pals? Well, at least somebody showed up to the live. So doing it at the new, and happy Veterans Day. So talking about favorite events, what was probably your favorite event? Because I know Daytona was fun, hanging out with you guys. So I will be there next year, actually close to one of our favorite spots. So, or not favorite spots, but what's up, Des? But let's see, where was it? Yeah. So Daytona is on the plan, and as well as, and thank you very much. I should be, because I'm actually planning to be there this time in Daytona March 3rd. So, and stay about 5 days, because one, Daytona is definitely one of my favorite events to go to, even though all the rain last year, because I've hit Daytona near the middle to the end. I've never been there at the beginning. So that is my plan for this upcoming year. So that one's going to be a fun one. Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun night. So that's where, like, you know, Daytona definitely last year put it this. I'm hoping, well, not if I bring the bagger. If I bring the Sportster, I might try to wheelie that sucker down the street. Not on the bagger. So, but because I'm going to be riding it down there. So, but let's see. Yeah, I'll be staying pretty close to the Cabbage Patch. Is actually where I'll be staying. So let's see if we can top last year's Daytona and put it a step ahead of that. So that'll be a good one. That really will. Then let's see. Worst event last year for me probably was Thunder Beach. And I know you guys were there too. I mean, oh, so you're going to be staying at the Cabbage Patch as well. If I'm reading that correctly. Okay. Yeah. So near the Cabbage Patch, plus I think Professional Monkey is actually staying there as well. All right, see you later, Des. So yeah, but I would have to say the worst event of the year for me, anyway. Okay, okay, yeah. So it's looking like you guys, Professional Monkey, and me, all within just a little bit of distance from each other. Um, so that's gonna be that. That should be a good time. Plus, I like staying more at the like the camp out grounds anyway. Get so much better footage than staying in a hotel room. I figured that out with the Stub American party, and that was a good event. That really was. Um, because I would say the least two favorite events had to be Thunder Beach and Bama Bike Fest. Because Bama, it's a small little drinking party. It's not much participation, and it's just not that fun. I mean, the bike game's okay, but yeah, there's so many other events to go to. So I'm picking trying to do at least 2 to 3 different events next year. Thunder Beach, yeah, I overheated the bike, so which not really mad about that. So started doing the whole bike build that I finished up. So not exactly mad. It just made that happen a whole lot sooner. So that wasn't exactly a bad thing. But I did get the bike back. I did. So exactly. Yeah. I know too many people around here. That's the only event they go to. And I'm like, you need to go to Daytona. There's so many other ones. Myrtle Beach. Yeah. Yeah. Now I know you were busy. You were busy working there. So, you know, but I mean, traffic, if you have never been to Thunder Beach, it is bumper to bumper crazy traffic. Don't even go down Front Beach Road. You might as well just walk. You might as well park the bike and walk because it would take you an hour just to go almost like a mile down the road. It's just not fun. And they've been going down a steep slope. I mean, I've been going there for several different years now. They've moved everything to Frank Brown Park, and I think this last event they started bringing back some stunt shows. So they're bringing in bigger bands, trying to, which isn't a bad thing, but in my mind, it's bringing people that aren't bikers or know how to treat the biker community and or how to drive around them. So you're getting kind of that big mix, and so they're I mean, I get it. They're trying to bring their revenue up, smaller towns. That I mean, that's why they have it twice a year. That's a big source of their revenue each year is Thunder Beach. I mean, Panama City alone is a very tourist town, but when you can bring in a ton of bikers, yes, yes. On that note, I mean, we ended up going to Kid Rock concert that night to where we did not even ride the bike over there because you had so many people, not just on bikes, but you also had tons more cars. I mean, just to get out of there, I mean, we waited probably 30 to 40 minutes at least till we could even get out. It was just crazy. I mean, so I'm not planning on doing that one next year, even though that one is probably the closest event for me. Like, and it's not a huge rally. I mean, it's a decent size, but yeah, Daytona, and then planning Milwaukee. So I'm actually looking forward to Milwaukee for the 120th anniversary. That one's going to be a fun one. Favorite ride? I would have to say riding out to Texas and then riding with Full Throttle Hog up to the Stubborn American Party. That was because it was my longest ride this year, and just being out there on the open road, not just a stop, not a here or there kind of thing. It was, so I'd have to say that one. Now, even though that was the event that I had problems with the bike, still probably one of my favorite. Getting out to the Stubborn American Party, doing slow races. They had lots of games, just a lot of fun. So now, because I did end up going to Stubborn American Party, I'm probably going to try to do the Fast Life Garage Party. Go hang out with them. So that'd be a different one for me. Now, Sturgis is still on my bucket list to do. Still haven't been to Sturgis. I know there's probably a lot of you out there that have, but I got to put it off for one more year because I think for 2024, I'm going to do something spectacular on that one because I've been putting Sturgis off way too much. So I think do this, or at least 2024. Plan for 2024 for that one. Now, now that's very doable. That is very doable. Because now Tennessee for me is just a hop and a skip. Like, I mean, Nashville is not that far. So, which I'm actually planning to do or go to Gatlinburg actually in two weeks, something like that, end of this month. So, yeah, Tennessee is one of my favorite places to go. Now, that'd probably be my second favorite ride of the year is doing the Teledragon. Yeah. I've heard, just for the roads, I want to go up there. I mean, it's like Tennessee has Teledragon, Arkansas has the Ozarks, so that was fun riding. So I need to get up to Sturgis and do some roads up there. I really do. Okay. So you probably okay. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah, I'll have to make that one for sure. So because I got nothing planned for that month. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's still a ton of riding to do. Like I've only few different states, so I got to jump in and do a few more. But yeah, but I'm gonna take off for Milwaukee, do that one in end of July. So yeah, I got nothing planned for September, so that's very very doable. Definitely with Tennessee being just north of me, so that one will be a fun one. It truly will. Now, worst. Now, what I want to mention, if you guys have not seen, I am doing a Saddlemen gift card giveaway on my Instagram. So if you have not checked that out, you just might want to, because at the end of November, I will be going live doing the drawing on my Instagram. Now, besides, so we've covered Daytona. Now, I want to know, what was your guys' worst event? What do you not want to go back to next year? I mean, I don't know. Saddlemen seats just look good. I mean, for the comfort and the style, it's the only seat I can go with. It truly is. But, I mean, when I do another build, I'll put a Saddlemen seat on it. I really will. I mean, that bagger, I got Saddlemen luggage all throughout it. I just can't go with another company. Now, I know Hell's worst event, or probably not the worst event that he worked, but traffic wise was Thunder Beach. Other than that, now Myrtle Beach being out, let's see. Ah, okay. Because I was not at Myrtle Beach more than a day. I don't have much I can say on that, but it seemed like it was spread out enough. But I would say at the Harley dealership, it looked packed out though. I mean, parking there was crazy compared to a lot of other events that I've seen. Like, that looked like a lot of vendors and very, very little space. So yeah, I could definitely see where that was one of the probably most hated. Um, Now, because of being there only a day and not really getting that much experience from it. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense now. That makes a lot more sense because, so knowing that, I'd put Thunder Beach and Myrtle Beach. But see, again, those are two of the smaller, or not small. They're not like, you know, in a field kind of rally, or so they're your small mid-sized rallies, but I haven't come across one yet that I've liked like that. So won't really be hitting Myrtle Beach up then. Not going back to Thunder Beach because it just dies off like that. I mean, I don't want to burn up another engine. So that's why I'm not going back to Thunder Beach. It's just not fun. I want to get out and actually ride. I know you guys do. That's kind of why we go to events, not just for the vendors, to actually hang out with other people and have a good time. I mean, and even Arkansas. Okay. Now, I will say though, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue for the roads, that was a good event. That's one I would go back to just for the roads up there. Um, Other than that, it everything was basically at Pig Trail Harley, so it wasn't really bad. It was just, I guess, and running into people, they didn't like it that much because they felt like they were trying to force vendors more down their throat this coming year, but it was a revamped year for them. But that's one I think I'd try to go back to just to see how it does later years. So there's a lot of that going on. Now, yeah, because I was in Rogers, I knew I had to go over to Eureka. So I made just a special trip, go over there, see the cat house, see the cat house girls, So, and that was a fun time. So, if you ever have a chance to go over to Eureka Springs, great riding, and it's just an awesome little town. And if you like history, photography, anything like that, it is great for that. It really is. So the two best riding this year that I have done would be definitely over to Eureka Springs and Teledragon. Those are the two favorite rides of just curvy roads I've done. Now, the more roads I ride, the more opinion I can give you. I'd actually like to go back and do it on the bagger and that's kind of the plan for next year. Oh, say I didn't do that. When I went to Arkansas, I camped out and then I ended up staying with some buddies up there that were combat vets. So I didn't get to stay in a hotel or anything like that, but just riding wise, it was amazing. It truly was. But I don't know. I can't say there was that many bad events that I hit this year. But I'm gonna start wrapping this up, but let's see, with this year ending, Daytona is not that far away. It really not. And I hope all of you have a happy Veterans Day and happy holidays coming up. This ain't gonna be my first live, but it's a learning experience for me. And I'll see you guys later.